channel. My name is Roxanne, the Tiny Taster, and today's recipe is a fantastic Parsi style Marghi na Farcha or chicken farcha. It's really simply just the best fried chicken. It's a Parsi version of fried chicken, and you get these nice lacy frilly coatings on the chicken pieces. You can do it with boneless chicken, though that's not traditional and there's no fun in that, but you could. But for this recipe, I've just used chicken legs, drumsticks in particular for convenience. In a lot of Parsi weddings or restaurants, you will find that when they use different pieces of chicken, of course, but when they use the leg piece, they use the whole leg. I haven't done that for this, but you could use any chicken pieces that you like. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you do, as always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you get notifications every time I post a video. So I hope you enjoy this, and without further ado, let's get cooking. For this recipe, I've chosen to use chicken drumsticks or just the tiny legs. You could use any piece that you like, no problem. Preferably chicken on the bone, but you could do it with boneless pieces as well. To the chicken pieces, add in some turmeric powder, coriander powder, cumin powder, and some red chili powder, a little bit extra, I like it spicy, and some lime juice as well as salt. Put ample salt because that's really the only seasoning, and some ginger garlic paste. Now you could also add some red chili paste or green chili paste. You get these ready-made packets like I've shown you, but you don't have to. I haven't, but some recipes do ask for a chili paste. Now just mix it all together, use your hands, make sure that everything coats the chicken pieces, and let this sit for at least an hour, ideally 4 to 5, but at least an hour so that it soaks in all that marination. While the chicken's marinating, just crack a couple of eggs in a bowl and whisk them well. You want to make sure that it gets nice and frothy because this is what's going to give the farcha its lacy coating. So make sure that you beat the eggs and make it nice and frothy. Now you just prepare a dredging station. So you have your marinated chicken in a pan or a plate. You've got some flour and your beaten eggs. Some people like to use semolina. I've just used plain flour. You could use either. And you take the pieces of chicken and just coat it well in the flour or the semolina. Try and incorporate all of it just so that it covers all the marinated pieces. And then you dunk it in that lovely frothy egg mixture, and make sure that it coats well with the eggs before dunking it in a wok or pan of hot oil. Now you want to make sure that the temperature of the oil is at, like, say, medium high. It's not cold oil, but at the same time it's not piping hot oil because otherwise you will burn the outer coating quite quickly. You want to cook this in the oil for about 10 to 12 minutes so it sort of cooks evenly, because this is raw chicken, so you want to make sure it cooks from inside, but at the same time you don't want to burn that outer coating. So about 10 minutes, and you can toss it about in the pan, make sure that it cooks on all sides, and then just take it out on a paper towel to drain. Repeat this for all your chicken pieces. This is my second piece. I've tried to get as much as the flour coating on it as possible. I think it might be easier with semolina actually, but I didn't have any, so I stuck to flour, and both work just as well. Dunk it once again in your beaten egg mixture. Just make sure that you give it a nice couple of swirls in there so that the egg sticks onto the flour, and then put it back into the wok. You could cook 1 or 2 pieces at a time depending on how big your wok is. And again, as you start cooking the next couple of pieces, the oil has been heating, but I would still recommend that you cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes on a medium or low flame, and try and not burn the outer coating too much, but at the same time make sure that the chicken is cooked. If you're still unsure about how the chicken is cooked after the 10 or 12 minutes that it's been sitting in the oil, I would say pop it in the microwave for another 3 minutes just to make sure that the chicken is cooked. You shouldn't have to, but just in case, because there's really no other way to tell if the chicken is cooked, you can pop it in the microwave and just cook it for 3 minutes. And this is really it. Your Marghi na Farcha or your chicken farcha is
done. You can see that nice coating on top. I didn't have a very lacy coating because I didn't put too much egg. You could put more or less, as much as you like. This is a great snack or an appetizer. You could serve it as a starter. You could serve it as part of your main course. It's very popular on most Parsi menus, and I like to eat this with some French fries and of course maybe just my dhansak, which I've got a recipe for, so I'll link that below as well. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. As always, please do share, like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see you guys very, very soon.